Thank you. I'm Reverend Jason Wells, and I pastor St. Matthew's Episcopal Church in Goffstown. I urge you all to vote inexpedient to legislate on House Bill 619. Today, you're hearing many good reasons to ITL this bill from my neighbors who are in the healthcare, mental health, and educational communities. They have told you the truth, and I hope that you listen because it is the truth that sets us all free. You will hear from other religious leaders who, although this bill invokes religious faith, are witnesses to people of faith who love and affirm LGBTQ+ neighbors just as they are. My testimony will begin and end with page 1 of this bill. As I saw this bill state that it takes its compelling interest directly from the smallness of the numbers of the transgender population of New Hampshire. The bill is very clear. It wants to bring the full force of law and to bring along with it the mental health, healthcare, and educational sectors along with it, to bring all of this force to a vulnerable community. It is a Goliath of a bill. The bill's sponsors are quite ready to claim that mantle as an excuse to harm a small community. Now, when I was growing up in Sunday school, I was always taught the story of David and Goliath. It was always, every time, about bullies and the importance of standing up to bullies and their intended victims, and with and for their intended victims. Because the bill uses religious language, I will use a religious definition of bullying that comes from the Southern Baptist Convention's own Ethics and Religious Liberty Commission that has 3 characteristics. Bullying is intentional and tries to cause harm and distress to its victims. Bullying exists between parties of unequal power, and bullying happens over a period of time. House Bill 619 does all of these and more. In the words of the bill, children under its power that are affected by it this will be done to them through the age of majority. It is clear that there's a difference of power when we bring the force of legislature, law, education, healthcare, and mental health all to bear on children whose voices we only hear secondhand today in this room. Bullying tries to cause harm and distress to its victims, and we know this because we have listened to our neighbors and their testimony this morning. We have heard the results of homelessness, depression, clinical depression, and even suicide. Bullying is intentional, and there is no more clear intention than a 15-page written plan to document the harm that is intended to be done over time.
If you could summarize your testimony.
I cannot speak for others, but that at St. Matthew's Episcopal Church in Goffstown, we teach that God holds Christians to the moral standard of speaking up, speaking out, and defending the vulnerable as David did Goliath. In front of you is a written out plan, and there is a smooth stone that, like Goliath, will knock it back. That stone has the letters ITL written on it. Please vote inexpedient to legislate on House Bill 619.
Thank you.